I know what you're probably thinking. This is not a Disney Cars video, which is true. This definitely is not that. I'm going to be talking about something that I'm also very passionate about, just like I am Cars, but that isn't Cars related. But it's still diecast related, so it kind of fits, okay? For those who don't know, a long time ago, before I started doing Cars videos, I actually made Nintendo videos, and I really like Nintendo games. I play them a lot. I have a lot of fun doing so. And in particular, one of my favorite franchises is, of course, Mario Kart. I have so many hours put into a bunch of Mario Kart games. Got Mario Kart 8 here on the Wii U, Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch, and Mario Kart Tour even on my phone. So I play a lot of Mario Kart, let's just say that. And a few years ago, I believe it was 2019, Hot Wheels actually started coming out with these, like, replicas of various characters and karts from the Mario Kart series. It started with Mario Kart 8, but they've kind of expanded to do combinations from Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart Tour, which is pretty cool. And yeah, they've done a variety of characters and karts, and they've even started doing gliders now. Over the last few years, they're still making more to this day. And I got these back in 2019, pretty much the year they came out for Christmas. I was going to do a video on them then, but then I kind of decided not to, because at the time I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with YouTube yet still. I didn't know if I was going to keep doing my channel, which of course I ended up doing, but you know, I had to take like a long break to figure that out. But I decided, since Mattel has not released anything new in my local stores, I need content. So we're going to be doing pretty much the first Hot Wheels video on the channel, because these are made by Hot Wheels. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I go over some Mario Kart items. So we're going to start off with Mario, of course. He is in the Standard Kart, and which, as you can see, is on the Mario Kart 8 artwork. This is the main kart that you can use. This is like the default item, hence the Standard Kart. It's basic, it's got average stats, and, you know, if you're a new player, this might be the best kart to start with. And the tires are the standard tires, of course. Goes with the Standard Kart. And as you can see on the bottom, if my camera will focus, maybe, here we go, I had the wrong way. Yeah, these are actually made in Thailand, just like the cars are, which is pretty cool. And they even put the name of the model, Standard Kart, on the bottom there, which is awesome. So we're going to start by just kind of looking at the Mario himself. Now, these figures aren't removable. You can remove them through very tedious work, but they're not intended to be removed. So I think it's a pretty solid likeness. You've got the signature mustache, you got his big nose, and of course the iconic M on his hat. And he is holding the steering wheel with his big white gloves, as all the characters do. They, you know, hold the steering wheel to drive. And they are sitting in there. Looks fine, it doesn't look that weird. The steering wheel, I don't like that the steering wheel is also white, even though, as you can see in the box, it's clearly black, because it just blends in with the gloves, and it doesn't really look like he's steering anything. It kind of just looks like he's holding, it's weird. It looks like he's holding a part of his glove. It's very interesting. As for the Standard Kart itself, though, we have these kind of white pieces along the sides with the red stripe with the Mario emblem. Now, depending on what character you choose, this vehicle actually changes. So if you were to use Luigi, the kart would switch from these red colors to green, and it would have Luigi's emblem right there instead of the M. Now, as we move on to the side, it has kind of the blue sort of base here. It looks a little bit darker than it does in the artwork, but it is still accurate. It's still a blue. And it continues all the way along the front edge of the car. And then we have a red piece over top of it. I don't know what these like side things are. They're not fenders, but they're like, I don't know. I guess just foot plates to get into the car, maybe? I don't really know. But it's kind of funny how they've like sandwiched the red, white, and blue together. I think that looks kind of interesting. The back wheel is, of course, similar to the front. It's just not the same size. And then on the back, we have the exhaust pipes, which are just painted yellow. I think that's to signify the yellow flames that come out of them. And then we have the black exhausts and kind of an exposed, not engine, but some exposed, like, parts there. So yeah, that is the Standard Kart in a nutshell. I did just want to look at something. Hang on, let me see if I can see it. 2018. I thought this was copyrighted 2016, which would have been very interesting. But no, 2018, that's accurate. So next up, we have the Badwagon with Bowser. This is Bowser's signature kart. It's this really cool, I guess, like, street kind of car. I don't really know how to describe it, but this looks like something you'd see kind of like, I don't know, cruising the streets at nighttime to me. Its main gimmick is that in the back here, it's got this stereo system, much like a DJ from Cars does. So, you know, we're doing a Hot Wheels video, but there's some Cars comparisons to be made here. Yeah. It has this, like, really cool silver chrome element in the front, and then you have this piece here, which I think is meant to represent almost like eyes or horns. It's kind of meant to look like a face in some ways, which is pretty cool. And then the chrome kind of continues over into the fenders. It continues down there, which is cool. We have the, I'm not really sure what those are. I don't know if those are exhaust pipes. We have the door handle with the door. Bowser's emblem up top there. And then we have these tail fins, which, as you can see, have speakers in them as well. And then, of course, the speakers in the back. And it is textured, so you can run your finger over it and feel all the little dots and grooves and stuff. It's pretty cool, actually. And then there's like a little fancy like thing on the seat here. I don't know if it's like a fancy seat rest or something. It's pretty interesting. It's got two orange lights back here. I think these are meant to be like tail lights. And then, of course, fancy exhaust pipes, because you need those on a car like this. Now, the Bowser figure is pretty cool. I don't like how, if you look at it, it almost looks like the head is crooked, because this eye is like higher up than this eye. I don't know why it's like tilted like that. I think that's a little bit weird, but it's very well detailed. You've got Bowser's signature hair, which you can run your hand over, and it feels pretty cool. And then, of course, the iconic Koopa shell. And you could feel and poke each one of these spikes on his shell. It's really, really awesome. They're coming out with a dry Bowser now, which is really exciting, because that's Bowser basically, but all bones. And to me, he's like the cooler version of Bowser, so might have to pick that up if I see him. But yeah, these guys, they're not hard to get. They release Mario and Bowser pretty often. Now, what Hot Wheels does with this line that I don't like is they release the same characters multiple times. They just switch out the car body. So I think they actually have done a Mario in the Badwagon, for example. And it just, I don't know, comes off kind of lame. There's so many characters in the Mario Kart series, but they're choosing to make like the same 10, just swapping out the karts that they're in. And then sometimes they'll do a new character like once every few months. Like I think Toadette and, like I said, Dry Bowser are coming out now, which is cool, I guess. But it does suck that like half the line is just, here's Mario, but in 5 different vehicles. They also have, as I kind of mentioned earlier, a glider line. So in addition to getting just these singles like this with the car in the cart, you can get the car in the cart with a glider that comes out. And basically, for those who don't know, in Mario Kart, you can drive over a pad and you can deploy like a glider and you can like fly through the air which is pretty cool. And there's a bunch of different gliders you can choose from, and they've actually started selling those in much bigger packages. As for where you can get these, Walmart, if you're in Canada, I've seen them at Toys R Us as well. Yeah, you can get them pretty much everywhere. They're not hard to get at all. And the line has seemed to be successful. They're still, like I said, supporting it with plenty of releases each year. They even just did a convention exclusive release. So, yeah, the line is definitely booming. And if you guys like this video, maybe I'll do more Mario Kart Hot Wheels videos in the future. These are the only two that I actually have. But I don't know, if I see another one, I might have to grab it and do a video on it if that's what you guys are interested in. But don't worry, Cars content is not going away. I've got Cars content coming up for the next several weeks. It's going to be a busy couple months here on the channel. We've got lots to review, lots to talk about, so it's going to be fun. This is just kind of a fun little extra video that I'm doing for now. Unless, again, you guys want more, and then I will be more than happy to potentially do more videos on this. So let me know in the comments, who do you prefer, Mario or Bowser? Of course, everyone's going to pick Mario because, you know, he's Mario, but I really like Bowser. I think the figure's really great. I like the kart, the Badwagon. That was such a good choice to do for Bowser's first kart, I believe. I don't know how many Bowser releases they've done. They've probably done Bowser in a Standard Kart too, I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely gonna have to say Bowser's is my favorite here. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite is, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all for another video coming up. Bye.